Time now for the morning rush. Today, APD will be continuing their investigation into a serial burglar terrorizing one Albuquerque neighborhood. Take a look at the video here. In recent weeks in the Foothills, 5 people say they've had their homes broken into or approached by the same suspect. Police say he wears a black mask, black backpack with white reflective lining, and black and white shoes with white reflective lining.
One man is waking up behind bars this morning after police say that he drove a stolen truck and then T-boned another car. Police say that a van was trying to cross near Constitution and Morris when a truck hit another car on Saturday night. Officials say that 19-year-old Elijah Madole tried to run from the scene and officers chased him down. He is charged with receiving a stolen car, resisting arrest, and leaving the scene of an accident.
One suspect facing multiple charges, including murder, armed robbery, is behind bars this morning. Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office says that Christopher Byers was recovering from a gunshot wound from a different incident in January. An arrest warrant was issued last month in connection to the death of a 16-year-old boy whose body was found back in January.
On to this right now. Happening Friday, the 12th annual Tour of Honor will make a stop here in New Mexico. The annual motorcycle ride honors first responders and those who have served in the military. Now, the ride will begin on April 1st, and you can register to take part at tourofhonor.com. Madison.
We're waking up to clear skies this morning, but clouds and strong winds will move in this afternoon, and by tomorrow morning and Wednesday, rain and snow chances will return for most of the state.
Moving on to this, Boulder National Monument is reminding people to not go near wildlife. They say they snapped a photo of a mountain lion near a remote area. While there isn't any reason to worry about the cub, they say people do need to stay away from park wildlife.
A New Mexico couple is hoping to bring a new experience into the Nob Hill area. Ashley and Andrew Kalimba, they are the owners of High and Dry Brewery in Nob Hill. Now they're looking to open a wine bar and lounge. That would be the first of its kind here in Albuquerque. They're planning to only sell New Mexico-made wines, and they hope to open this summer.
The search for a bone marrow match for 7-year-old Jax Ramirez from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania continues this morning. Jax has been living with diabetes and IPEX. It's a rare autoimmune disease that attacks his organs. If you missed yesterday's event at YHWH, you can still get tested. Find details at KRQE.com.
UNM Health Sciences is working to find solutions to health problems worldwide. The third Health Hackathon over the weekend looked at issues like chronic disease, early detection of COVID, dental care, and compassionate care for patients. 3 teams were chosen for a $10,000 grant to continue their research. Madison.
Taking a look at the threat index this morning, today is going to get fairly warm, close to 80 and above in some spots, but clouds and wind will bring in a cool down by tomorrow.
UNM Health Sciences has a new opportunity on the table for students interested in healthcare careers. The Health Careers Academy in June is for sophomores or juniors in high school. The deadline to apply for the program is this Friday.
Now we have the official numbers this morning from this year's Lobothon. The 13-hour dancing event raised $75,000 for kids at UNM Children's Hospital. While that is thousands more than the $66,000 goal for the 66,000 patients they treat each year.
Today, the White House is set to unveil a 20% tax on billionaires in the U.S. The tax would impact households worth more than $100 million. That's about 0.1% of the population. The proposal is part of the Biden administration's 2023 budget plan.
All right, let's go ahead and get a look at that morning drive right now. You can see the map is showing some issues down south. That is near Avenida Cesar Chavez. Again, police are directing traffic in that area, so anticipate some slowdowns. Meanwhile, you're taking a live look on tracker right there on the interstate approaching the Big I. And again, traffic is starting to pick up at this hour, something that you can anticipate for your Monday morning. Well, there's a new record in the books this morning. A woman in Britain has now eaten the most chicken McNuggets in a minute. Leah Schutkever, she's a model and a competitive eater who claims to have 27 records for eating. Now she's eaten 19 McNuggets in 1 minute. Time now for the 5 facts.
We start at number 5 here. Live music is making a comeback to the Duke City. A local brewery is already making plans for round 2. After a big event was a success, Marble Brewery and Jams of Enchantment teamed up with 4 bands for an event yesterday. Organizers say bands are all ready to play, and they need the feedback that live events can give them. Marble's hosting another group, the James Howard Band, this Thursday.
At number 4, UNM Health Sciences is working to find solutions to health problems worldwide. The third Health Hackathon over the weekend looked at issues like chronic disease, early detection of COVID, dental care, and compassionate care for patients. Teams of engineers, creators, and scientists then had to hack a solution to the health problem using materials like 3D printers, computers, and art supplies.
At number 3, get out and enjoy the warm weather today because changes are on the way starting this afternoon as clouds and winds enter the state from the west, bringing another chance of rain and snow for most spots.
At number 2, a wildfire that broke out south of Boulder, Colorado is now more than 20% contained. The fire forced nearly 20,000 people to leave their homes. Most evacuation orders were lifted by yesterday morning, but at one point the fire was burning within 1,000 yards of the homes on the west end of Boulder. Crews have been working to contain the fire to a rocky, snowy area. Meanwhile, investigators are continuing their search for the cause of the fire.
Finally, number 1 for you this hour. Today, APD will continue investigating a serial burglar terrorizing one Albuquerque neighborhood. In recent weeks in the Foothills area, 5 people say they've had their homes broken into or they've been approached by the same suspect, including one business. One thing all of the break-ins have in common is the suspect's description. They say the man's wearing a black mask, black backpack with white reflective lining, and black and white shoes with white reflective lining. One woman says she's filed a police report, but detectives told her it could take months to get answers.